Hey, family, welcome back to Eyes on God. Here's a thought. Have you ever received a promise that seemed too good to be true, but later realized it was part of a bigger plan? That's exactly what happened to David, the shepherd boy who became king. In 2 Samuel chapter 7, verses 12 through 13, God makes a breathtaking covenant with David. I will set up thy seed after thee, and I will establish the throne of his kingdom forever. At first glance, this was about Solomon, David's son, who built the temple. But the deeper truth, this was a prophetic promise about Jesus, the King of Kings, whose kingdom will never end. Let's take a closer look at this eternal covenant and what it means for you and me. After David passed, his son Solomon became king. Solomon built the glorious temple, a place for God's presence to dwell. The kingdom was established and filled with peace in Solomon's early reign. This was the first fulfillment of God's promise to David. God kept his word, but this was only the beginning. Generations later, from David's lineage, Jesus Christ was born. Jesus came not just to sit on an earthly throne, but to reign forever. Through his death and resurrection, Jesus established an eternal kingdom. In Luke chapter 1, verses 32 and 33, the angel said of Jesus, "The Lord God shall give unto him the throne of his father David, and he shall reign over the house of Jacob forever." Family, Jesus is the forever king that God promised. His kingdom has no end, his rule is eternal, and we are invited to be a part of this everlasting kingdom. So, how does this affect us today? When life feels unstable, remember, Jesus reigns eternally. When governments and leaders rise and fall, remember, his throne is unshakable. When you feel forgotten, remember, you belong to a forever kingdom. As believers, we are sons and daughters of the King, heirs to promises that last forever. No matter what happens here on earth, our King reigns and our future is secure in Him. Family, the Davidic Covenant is not just history, it's our reality through Jesus Christ. You belong to an eternal kingdom, you serve an eternal King, and His promises to you are everlasting. Don't forget, subscribe to Eyes on God right now for more biblical teachings that will strengthen your faith and keep your focus where it belongs, on Jesus and His Word. Until next time, family, stay faithful, stay hopeful, and keep your eyes on God.